All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise unto Yahweh, Bashim Yahshai, Bashim Makar HaKodash. We give double honors to our apostle elders, which are apostle elders that rule the great millstone. See hope for the elect on the four corners of the planet Earth, that's enduring and keeping faith in these last days. May Yahweh Bashim Yahshai keep you and strengthen the faith in these last days. Because we're coming to the time where that separation, man. As they say, water and oil don't mix. Okay, so you can clearly see this is just a response to this it's called debate GMS versus ISUPK. Really, you see this guy that's on the screen now, man. It's pretty much he's the what's the word I'm looking for? He's the product of a wayward teacher, man. Okay, because what's the main thing these guys say about us is that what we're teaching rape, we're doing this, we're letting Edomites in the camp. At the end of the day, they're fulfilling prophecy, man. They're not doing because Yahweh Shemel Shai told us if we were in the right spirit and we were in his spirit that we would be hated of men. You know, because they clearly don't, they know we ain't raping no damn body, man. The way Esau monitors this truth and tries to find any kind of kink in the armor, you think if Jake out here raping, that ain't going to be something that's going to be used against us? It's hearsay, just like they were saying back then. They say Yahweh Shai cast out demons in the name of Beelzebub. So Jake, that's why even now, if we had spiritual power now, Jake could still be acting demons towards us. If we're healing people, making people whole, Jake could still have a problem with that, man. Okay, because the Most High told us that Israel will not listen to him. He told us that they ain't gonna listen to you because they don't listen to me, because it's set up like that, man. But just to come back to this debate, this video. This guy's clearly, he even said it that he's been in there about a year, and you can tell a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because when it came to the scriptures, he can dive into it. All he could do is pull up videos from running off GMS off the corners. Hey, at the end of the day, man, look, we're not out there to be some kind of militia, man, or some kind of a power group, man. We go into the scriptures and we give out the scriptures, the understanding of the scriptures, if it can be received, and that's it. We ain't out here to war with nobody, man. You know, these guys got that mentality of, we gotta, that rah spirit. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, we in here to start. Nah, man, we're harmless as doves. Cause all we doing, this truth is simple, man. You know, I'm gonna get that real quick. I'm gonna pull that real quick because they want to go over and beyond, and this truth is simple. You know, how the Most High set it up? If you're in the right spirit, it's simple. You're gonna catch hell. You're gonna teach the truth. You're gonna go into the spirit. The Most High is gonna reveal secrets, and Abaratazar keep it to the end. We get up out of here. You know, we ain't gotta. Hey, look, you're gonna be hated of men. You know, this is Matthew 11:30, and it says, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So this right here is a light thing, man. All right, because it's already laid out. The groundwork is laid out. All we got to do is just go off of it in the right spirit. But if you don't, you're going to run into things like this. All right, you're going to run into things like this because in the video, clearly you can see that them brothers broke it down exactly the way it needed to be broken down. He was saying Hebrew words because he's been taught Hebrew words. But then in the same sense, the brothers were saying Hebrew words also, man. Once you go into what? Ayalama, was that Bakwala? For the virgin, you know, that's showing you that, look, man, these brothers was breaking it down as it said. And then you even had this woman right here, the Negro woman. She even rebutted and said, look, she likes that forcefulness, man. This is just the average. She don't know about us pulling up the research on how women dream about that. You know what I'm saying? And have fantasies about that. She could know and not know. But she came out through the spirit. The spirit made her say it out her mouth. And look, man, she likes that type of stuff, man. This is an old Jake, bro. This is an old school Jake right here, man. This ain't no young whippersnapper, man. You know? This ain't no greenhorn. This an old Jake telling you that she likes to be taken like that, man. So how much more when she was in her prime and in her vigor, what you think, man? She said that she said the other dudes were too timid. because that's the wrong spirit to be in. Because right now in the Babylon, they put that spirit of that Casanova spirit, man. That wine and dine and all that. I mean, at the end of the day, they don't like that shit, man. Because in their make, how the Most High made them, they're made to be humbled, man. Okay, it's a humbling thing when you have intercourse. Okay, but she wasn't talking at all. Yeah, I need that. I need the roses. The door opened up. No, she said damn near she was mad that the dudes didn't take it. She'd probably say, nah, I don't want to do it, hoping that it come to pass, man. All right, but then back to this dude. Back to back to this dude right here. You know, but like it says, he's a product of simplicity. That's what I'm gonna say. You know, he's a product of simplicity, of a simplicity doctrine. That raw spirit. Like I wrote in one video, I said in one video, this truth is ever moving, it's ever growing, it's ever evolving. All right, it's not gonna stay in one place. Just like running waters don't stay in one place. So let me go into some scriptures. I just wanted to touch on that point, and then I'm gonna go into some scriptures and show that look, man, we gonna be hated and we're not gonna be liked, but on the same point, we're gonna have the truth, man, because Yahweh Shah wasn't liked by everybody. Some liked him and some didn't. Because why? That's how it was set up. So that's how this truth is going to be, because we're coming in that spirit of Barakazah. This is Matthew 23 and 15. It says, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye compass sea and land to make one proselyte. All right, because you have Nate doing this and you have Johanna doing this and these other guys. Some don't travel the way, some do. But you got the main point in this, man. They gather so-called disciples unto them, but this is what happens. It says, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye compass sea and land to make one proselyte. Okay, and the proselyte is a student or a believer, okay? Let's go into that word to make, for edification's sake. I want to make sure I got that word on point. All right, the word there for proselyte is proselytos. And the word means a newcomer, just like this guy right here. He's a newcomer. He said it. He said, I only been in the truth about a year, if I'm not mistaken. He uttered that out of his mouth. He said he only been in there for about a year, but they can't do that to elders. No, man, we'll run the elders off the same, because they can't break down the scriptures that we given, man. All right, there's only one way to hammer a nail. You can't, it's the head of the hammer hitting the nail, man. You can't, a hammer can only be used a few ways. All right, and I say that to say they're gonna try to what? How you gonna? This is a hammer, man. It hits the point. The point is there. 1 + 1 is 2. You can't just be like, okay, 1 to the quadrants of this. It's gonna come down to 2. The answer is the answer. All right. And it says, a newcomer, a stranger, alien, proselyte, one who has come over from the Gentile religion to Judaism. That means somebody that's been converted. Just like right here, he has a so-called star of Rimfram on his chest. All right, thinking that he's an Israelite. He got a beard on his face. He's coming in believing that he's a Jew, a so-called Israelite, man. He might be out of the tribe of Judah, who knows? But at the same point, he's a proselyte, right? But this is what happens when you make that proselyte. All right, this is it says, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye compass sea and land to make one proselyte. And when he is made, all right, when he's in the truth, he's so-called trying to keep the laws to the best of his ability. He's doing the things that a Israelite would do. All right, that means the word there is genomai, and it says to become, i.e., to become into existence, begin to be, receive being, to become, i.e., to come to pass, happen, of events, arise, because that's why it says come up out the dust. Because we're in the dust right now, man. So when you come into this truth, you rise out of the dust. You come out of the dead state that you was in. And you come into being who you are as an Israelite, and you live that way to the best of your ability. And you grow. You're always going to grow in this thing. You're never going to just coaster out, man, if you're in the right spirit. You may feel like you're catching hell, but that's a part of your growing. Sometimes hell is a part of our growing, man, And it says, i.e., to come to pass, happen, of events arise, appear in history, come up the stage, of men appearing in public, to be made finished, of miracles to be performed, wrath to be made. And that's what made in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. But a lot of these guys, they're not in that full spirit. They know they're Israel. They know of the truth. They know of the so-called the laws, keeping the laws, but they don't know the holiness of it. Just like if you see in the Apocrypha in Ezra, it said, look, some you publish and some you hide, that you may teach to the wise of the people. So not all is wise enough to handle the secrets of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. There's levels to this thing. Our apostles have said that. All right, so let me go back to this, and it says, and when he is made, ye make him twofold more a child of hell than yourselves. Just like this guy right here, man. He's a twofold child of hell, because instead of him, this is an opportunity for him to run into some of men that he so-called had this downtrodden attitude towards, of saying, "Oh, these men are rapists. We let Edomites in," but they gave you the truth, man. Those men ain't got a rape, man. We ain't some bad guys running around here, man. You know, Jake got jobs, kids, and lives, man. We ain't out here doing that madness, man. What are you talking about? Like it says, the brother said it, everything is lawful but not expedient. You ain't got to be on that. That situation with the daughters of Shiloh and Benjamin, because that tribe needed to be maintained, man. So what's it called? There was dire situation where that needed to happen. And it happens. It happened. There was a law for it. Just like you got a mold law, you got a law about calf. If your calf fall into a ditch, or if a bull kill another bull, there's laws for it. Not like there's a killing of a bull every single day. That's not happening every single day. But when the situation comes up, then there's a law to deal with it, because things will happen, man. And the Lord covered that, because he was trying to straighten up his people, man, and getting his people tightened up when it comes to them conducting themselves as that holy nation unto Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, that's what it is, man. Okay, in the point you getting into, hey, look, you see a damsel ain't betrothed, you get it in, man. That's on. If you feel ain't that, it says, where is no sin, there is no law, or where is there no law, there is no sin. So come on, man. We gotta be mature. We got a kingdom mentality, man. You gotta think we just came from fucking chitlins and cotton, man. Chitlins and cotton and plantation Christianity. You don't think we fucked up? You don't think we fucked up, man? You go trudging through a swamp with an all white t-shirt on and see if that white t-shirt don't got stains on it, man. So that's the same thing with us, man. We got certain stains on us from our captivity. So we got to get them stains up off us, man. All right? All right. So I ain't going to play the video or nothing like that. I mean, you brothers can check it out. I'll post it. But nah, man, the point is there, you know? You got to have that mentality on you, man. Let me get a couple of these precepts. This is Proverbs 14 and 15. It says, the simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his goings. And that's why we just don't take that rape thing off face value. We looked into it. We researched it. We seen the words, and we seen the meaning, and we knew what it meant. We have the understanding of it. We're not just talking out of emotions and trying to make somebody look bad. Because that's what, at the end of the day, that's what Johanna's trying to do, man. And the brother brought out a beautiful point about Paul and Gamaliel. Was Paul off for leaving the temple? No, man. He gave up everything to follow Yahweh Shai. Just like when Moses, man. Moses left that madness, and you know, he was under heathens, but he left that madness to follow Yahweh Shem Shai, man. You know, this is Proverbs 14 and 7, or 14 and 4, or 17 and 4. It says, a wicked doer giveth heed to false lips, and a liar giveth ear to a naughty tongue. And Johanna got a naughty tongue, man, because they're just going off what the so-called people have taught, man. You know? So with that, man, I want to give all praise unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, Barakathu Yahweh, Barakathu Yahushua, B'Shem Makar HaKodash. I hope this is edifying to you. I can keep faith. Shalom.